This is based on the Collier's magazine articles back in the late 50s, you know, von Braun and all that. I think the project right now is stalled for lack of funding, but I've actually sent him money. I want to see this film finished. Coming up, Red Faction is a video game that they're turning into a movie. Low-budget film Sancho and Pele versus the Vampire Women from Mars, can't wait. World War Robot. Marvin the Martian has just got the green light to be turned into a feature film. Capricorn 2 by the same folks who did Capricorn 1. They're finally going to do that. And I've heard rumor that there's a live-action Cowboy Bebop being made. So that's basically a century of Mars in the movies. But don't get up just yet. I have one more little thing for you. You search the internet, you come up with the dangdest things. And this is actually a little trailer for one of the serials that never quite made it, but somehow turned into something else. Okay, this is the first time I've ever brought this show in on time. I guess we can do some questions if anybody has questions, comments, or whatever. There's a microphone in the center. Hopefully it's on. Hang on a sec, we'll find out. Hang on a sec, we're turning the mic on.
No, go ahead. The real Mars doesn't suck as bad as these.
As I hope that the real Mars doesn't suck as badly as some of those
Exactly.
movies. I mean, some of them. Good Christ! Oh.
Yep, welcome to Mars in the movies. Anybody seen any films that are Mars movies that I didn't have on any of the lists here or anything?
On YouTube, 2024, Springtime on Mars.
Oh, got that. That's a great film. That's a cute little animated film. In fact, I just found a little short film called Journey to Mars from Argentina. And if we have time after they, shut everything down here, I'll throw it up here for you. It's all in Spanish, so I don't really understand a lot of it, but it doesn't need that. It's a little clay animation film. Yeah.
I don't know if you seem to be including some TV series in there. Space Above and Beyond, the first episode.
Yes.
Had a Mars scene.
Yeah,
I
on
think
the
there's
Mars
been
Movie
some-
Guide, I've actually got it broken down into short Mars films, into television, into
Okay.
documentary stuff, and on the short Mars films, there's a lot of that.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't, because you missed it here, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, so everybody go boost
Yeah.
my ratings on that. There's no advertisement or anything like that, but if you do find a Mars film that I don't have, let me know. Last year, somebody told me, you don't have Invasion of the Saucer Men. Well, I went and bought Invasion of the Saucer Men, looked at it. There was not one reference to Mars whatsoever in there. So, I do check them out before I post them.
Thunderbirds A Go is actually part of it takes place on Mars, separate from Captain Skull and the Mysterons, and the Doctor Who episode, The Waters of Mars.
Waters of Mars I've got. In
Okay.
fact, we showed that just, I think I got downloaded it off the internet before it showed on BBC America. So we showed that. But, we've got a bunch of a television series that have had Mars. Twilight Zone had a ton of Mars stuff. There was some Star Trek stuff. There was a Voyager episode about the first mission to Mars. The last 2 Enterprise episodes were Mars missions.
Well, did you see the clip I showed where the Mars went across with 3 spaceships on it?
Yes.
That was from The Best of Both Worlds Part 2,
Okay.
because that's when the Mars defenses were destroyed by the Borg cube.
Yeah.
And also the plaque that is on the bridge of the Enterprise
Yes,
is
yes.
where it was built. What reference to Mars, other than the music, the Planet Suite music, is there in The Man Who Fell to Earth? Because I didn't think that was a Mars movie.
In which
per
one?
se. The Man Who Fell to Earth, David Bowie movie.
Oh, right. There was Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars, but there was nothing in it Mars related, so I threw that one out.
Okay, but the
The David Bowie film,
Yeah.
Man Who Fell to Earth.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a Walter Tevis novel, and they don't come out and say it's Mars, but everything says Mars.
Implied.
Yeah,
right.
so that's why that's in there.
But there is the Holt's The Planet Suite Mars is played in the background throughout the movie, so
Yeah.
you can count it that way.
Yeah, they did a lot of that. But if you look at the flashbacks of him on Mars with his family in his triangular house on the railroad, you know, that really can't be that much else short of being outside of our solar system. So, and in the book, which is what I'm basing most of it on, Walter Tevis definitely calls out Mars in there.
And then Captain Scarlet and the Mysterons. The
Yeah.
Mysterons are Martians.
Yeah. I haven't actually sat down and looked at those there. I did get through that other one, the one where the captain plays all the video games on the Super Marionation. I forget what the...
Terrahawks?
I'm sorry?
The Terrahawks?
Yeah,
Couldn't
Terrahawks.
stand that.
That was a tough swallow.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of these films are, but we watch them anyway, and there've only been 2 films that I actually regretted never watching before I screened them for the Mars folks, and that Midnight Movie Massacre was one. I really regret that. I was getting physically ill in the middle of it, just watching the stuff that they were coming up with. But, you know, that Ultra Cop last month was, I could have probably skipped that. Yeah.
Did you include Life on Mars, the documentary, in there?
Which one?
Life on Mars. I think it's called Life on Mars. It's like a History Channel or
Right. I
something
get
like
a
that?
lot of stuff. I have to update my Mars in the Movies almost monthly based on what History Channel, Discovery Channel puts out on the documentary series.
That's available in the Hamilton County Library System.
Yeah. It's available just about everywhere now, too. It's really good. But,
Okay.
you know, check them out, especially check out Stranded. I think that's one of the best films I've seen. You can tell it's low budget, but it tells a really good story.
It shows up used a lot.
Yeah,
And there was a new episode of The Universe last night
yeah.
about Mars and New Evidence. I got to see it.
Okay, well, I'm going to give you a quick little, what have I done with it? They're in here. This is a quick little 15-minute film while I sit down actually and go to the restroom. It's hard standing up here for 3 hours drinking water. Okay, where did I just have that? I love this little film. And I literally just found it about a month ago.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Voyage to Mars.
¡Muere, maldito monstruo invasor!
¡Antonio!
¡Oh!
Sí, mamá, ya termina.
Pero qué escándalo, todos los días.
Bajen todos de la nave y ataquen. ¡Fuego! ¿Podrá nuestro héroe escapar de las garras del peligroso monstruo? No se pierda mañana otro apasionante capítulo de Viaje a Marte.
¡Fuego! ¡Suban a la nave! ¡Bajen todos de la nave y ataquen! ¡Muere el maldito monstruo! ¡Chun, chun, 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 chun! ¡Corran! ¡Au! Abuelo, quiero ir a Marte.
Sí.
Cuando sea grande voy a ir en un cohete a Marte.
Un cohete. ¿Y para qué vamos a esperar? Yo te puedo llevar ahora.
¿En serio? Abuelo, yo vi en la tele que iban en platillos voladores y en cohetes.
Con grúa también se puede llegar. Ya vas a ver. Esta es una camioneta especial. Cuando levante velocidad, a Marte.